are far more powerful than you have ever been taught. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are a creator of them. And when you align your inner world with love, faith, and unwavering belief, reality begins to rearrange itself to serve you. Right now, in this moment, you can begin a gentle, loving process, a sacred inner cycle that, when repeated again and again, becomes the foundation of miracles in your life. It doesn't require force. It doesn't require struggle. It only requires your willingness to show up consistently and lovingly with your thoughts, your words, and your heart. This cycle begins within you. It begins with a thought. Every morning you wake up is a divine opportunity to begin again. The moment your eyes open, you are given a sacred invitation to declare who you are, what you desire, and how you choose to experience the day. This is not about wishful thinking. It's not about pretending. It's about aligning your inner energy with the truth of who you are and using that truth to shape the world around you. When you declare with intention, you are not begging the universe. You are not hoping something might work out. You are standing tall in your spiritual power and saying, "This is who I am. This is what I deserve." Your words carry energy. They are seeds. And the moment you speak them with love and belief, they begin to take root in the soil of your reality. Each day begins as a blank page, and your thoughts, words, and focus are the pen that writes your story. Most people allow the past to dictate their morning. They replay yesterday's worries. They sink back into the same thoughts that hurt them before. And without realizing it, they create the same experiences over and over again. But when you declare with intention, you stop the cycle. You interrupt the unconscious pattern. You choose your path on purpose. Take a breath. Be still for just a moment and ask yourself, what do I want this day to feel like? Who do I choose to be right now? Not someday. Not when things are perfect. Now, you don't need external proof to begin. The declaration comes first. The evidence follows. You can say, "I am peaceful and calm, no matter what happens today." And your nervous system begins to respond. You can say, "I am worthy of love, abundance, and enjoy," and your energy field begins to shift. You can say, "I allow miracles to unfold with ease," and the universe begins to open doors you couldn't see before. There is great power in the present moment. There is magic in speaking into existence what you choose to experience. But it must come from within. It must be claimed, not timidly, but with quiet confidence. You don't have to shout it. You don't have to prove it. You simply have to believe it. Just enough to say it. Just enough to hold it in your heart like a flame that won't go out. Declaring with intention isn't about forcing reality. It's about focusing your energy in a way that calls reality into alignment with your truth. It is an act of trust. A whisper to the universe that says, "I remember who I am," because so often we forget. We forget that we are not powerless. We forget that we are not small. We forget that we are the ones creating every moment, thought by thought, feeling by feeling. So begin your day with care. Don't rush into the chaos. Don't pick up your phone and absorb the energy of the world before you've grounded your own with yourself. Start with intention. Say, "I am safe in this world and life supports me in every way." Say, "I radiate love and attract love in return." Say, "Everything is always working out for my highest good, even when I can't yet see how." These are not just words. They are energetic instructions. They send out a vibration, and everything in the universe responds to that vibration. The more consistently you do this, the more natural it becomes. Your nervous system begins to relax, your heart begins to open, your mind begins to soften, and life begins to feel less like something you have to fight, and more like something you are gently dancing with. If there are days when you forget to declare, that's okay. If there are mornings when doubt creeps in, be gentle with yourself. You are not meant to be perfect. You are meant to be aware. You are meant to return to your power again and again until it becomes your way of being. You can even write your declarations down. Keep them by your bedside. Speak them before your feet touch the floor. Feel them in your body. Don't just say them. Mean them. Know that every time you speak with intention, you are bending reality in your favor. You are activating the laws of creation. You are signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive. You don't have to know how it will all unfold. You don't need every step figured out. Your declaration is the first step. It is the anchor. It is the beginning of all things new. So say it, speak it, own it. I am ready. I am powerful. I declare today to be a day of miracles. Or close your eyes for a moment. Take a gentle breath. Now picture the life you desire, not just with your mind, but with your heart. See it clearly. Feel it deeply. Let it wash over you like a warm wave of knowing. This is more than imagination. This is creation. When you visualize with emotion, you step into the energetic reality of your dreams before they physically arrive. And that is the secret to drawing them toward you. So many people try to manifest from a place of logic, checking off mental lists, visualizing for a minute or two, and then slipping back into worry. But true manifestation is not just about what you see. It's about what you feel. Emotion is the electricity that powers your vision. Emotion gives life to your intention. Without emotion, a vision is flat, lifeless. With emotion, it becomes magnetic. Your subconscious mind responds to feeling more than anything else. It cannot tell the difference between what is real and what is vividly imagined with emotion. So when you allow yourself to feel the joy, the peace, the success, the love as if it's already here, you are training your inner world to believe it's already true. And once your inner world accepts it, your outer world begins to shift to match it. Visualization is not hard. It's not something that only a few can do. You've already done it your whole life. You've imagined worst-case scenarios. You've pictured things going wrong. You've rehearsed pain, rejection, and disappointment before they even happened. And your body responded with anxiety, fear, or tightness. Now it's time to use that same power in your favor. Visualize your dream home, but go beyond the walls and the furniture. Feel the calm as you walk through the front door. Smell the fresh flowers on your kitchen counter. Hear the laughter echoing through the halls. Visualize your bank account filled with more than enough, and feel the ease, the security, the freedom that comes with it. Visualize the loving relationship and feel the connection, the support, the laughter you share. Let your entire body respond with gratitude as if it's happening now. Your emotions are the bridge between the invisible and the visible. Every time you visualize with joy, with faith, with appreciation, you're collapsing the distance between your desire and its arrival. You're saying to the universe, I'm ready to receive. I already feel it. I already believe it, but some may say, but I can't feel happy when I don't see the results yet. But this is the reversal. This is why things stay stuck. Waiting for the physical before giving yourself permission to feel the emotional is like refusing to plant a seed until the tree appears. You must feel first. Then the world responds. If your current reality feels painful, if it contradicts your desires, that's okay. You are not denying the present. You are choosing to create a new one. You are using your divine right to imagine something greater. Not as escape, but as direction. Your emotions become the compass. Follow the ones that feel light, that feel expansive, that lift your spirit even for a moment. Consistency is key. You don't need to spend hours visualizing, but you do need to practice daily. Even 5 minutes of vivid, emotional imagining in the morning can set your entire day on a higher frequency. And the more often you feel it, the faster it becomes familiar. And what becomes familiar eventually becomes reality. It's okay if it feels awkward at first. It's okay if your mind tries to tell you it's not possible. Gently thank those thoughts and return to your vision. Your job is not to eliminate all doubt. Your job is to feel what it would be like if your dream were already true, and to enjoy that feeling like a warm blanket you wrap around yourself. Let it soothe you. Let it open you. Let it awaken something ancient within you that already knows this is possible, that already knows you are worthy, that already knows it's on the way. There is no rush. There is no pressure, just presence, just practice, just the beautiful act of meeting your desire with emotion, again and again until the walls between you and it disappear. Say to yourself, I feel it now. I receive it now. I embody it now. I am already living in the reality I desire. And slowly but surely your world begins to match the feeling you've made home within you. What you feel, you become, and what you become, you attract. So feel deeply, visualize vividly, and let your emotions lead the way. Gratitude is not just a reaction to something wonderful happening. True gratitude is a magnetic force. It is a declaration to the universe that says, I already trust you, I already feel blessed, I already know it's done. When you express gratitude in advance, before the evidence shows up, you are speaking the language of faith. You are moving out of need and into knowing. You are stepping into alignment with the life you are creating, even if your physical eyes have yet to see it. So many people wait until things appear before they say thank you. But that is backward. Waiting for something to change before feeling grateful delays the very miracle that's trying to come. Gratitude is the gate you walk through to receive what you desire. It is not just a feeling. It is a signal, a vibration, an act of trust. When you give thanks for what's already on the way, you are collapsing time. You are pulling your dream into the now. Start each morning by saying, thank you for this new day. Thank you for the blessings I see and the blessings I don't yet see. This opens your heart. It softens your mind. It moves you into a state where you are no longer chasing. You are receiving. Gratitude in advance means you understand that the universe is always working behind the scenes. You understand that just because you don't see the result yet, it doesn't mean nothing is happening. The energy is shifting. The path is forming. The people, the places, the circumstances, they are moving into place. And your thank you is the light that guides them to you. You can say, thank you for the abundance that is flowing to me now, even if your bank account doesn't yet reflect it. Say anyway. Feel the security. Feel the joy. Feel the peace of already being supported. That feeling becomes your frequency, and your frequency is what attracts. You can say, thank you for the healing that is happening in my body, even if the symptoms are still there, even if the progress feels slow. Say it anyway, because gratitude tells your cells that everything is safe, that everything is unfolding with love. Your body responds to that love. You can say, thank you for the love that is entering my life, even if your heart has been hurt, even if you feel lonely. Say it anyway, because your words are planting new seeds, and your gratitude is watering them with warmth and hope. When you express gratitude in advance, you are not pretending. You are remembering. You are reconnecting with your inner wisdom that knows what I desire already exists in the unseen. It is already mine on the energetic level. My job is to align with it, to welcome it, to make space for it. Gratitude clears space. It dissolves resistance. It shifts your focus away from what's missing and brings your attention to what's possible. The more you give thanks for, the more you will see appear, not because gratitude is some magic trick, but because it changes your perception. And when you change how you see, you change what you experience. Begin each day with 3 things you are thankful for, even if they're small. Then add 3 things you're grateful for in advance. Thank the universe for the promotion, the soulmate, the clarity, the healing, the breakthrough. Speak as if it's already on its way, because it is. Hold this practice not as a chore, but as a sacred ritual, a moment each day where you lean back into trust, where you loosen your grip on control, where you remind yourself, I am supported, I am guided, I am provided for. You don't need to know how. You don't need to know when. You only need to know that gratitude is the bridge between your desire and your reality. And every time you give thanks before the evidence, you strengthen that bridge. You become a beacon for blessings. You are not begging. You are not hoping. You are giving thanks because your heart already knows. The universe hears the energy behind your thank you. It hears certainty. It hears love. And in return it says, Wes, it is done. So right now, whisper to yourself, thank you for the life I am creating. Thank you for the joy that is arriving. Thank you for the doors that are opening. Thank you for the peace that is settling in. I am so grateful now and always. Though you do not need to struggle for what is already yours. You do not need to fight, beg, or chase what is naturally drawn to your energy. There is a quiet power in letting go, a sacred wisdom in loosening your grip and allowing life to unfold with ease. Releasing resistance does not mean giving up. It means stepping out of fear and stepping into flow. It means choosing trust over tension, faith over force. Resistance shows up as control, as doubt, as fear that if you don't do everything perfectly, your dreams won't come true. But that is the old way. That is the way of worry, the path of exhaustion. The truth is, what you want already exists energetically. It's not out there waiting to be created. It's already created and waiting to be received. The only thing in the way is the inner wall of resistance that says, I must make this happen. I must hold everything together. I must do more. But life is not a punishment. The universe is not testing you. You are not here to prove your worth. You are here to align, to remember, to receive. Letting go of resistance is about coming home to yourself. It is about breathing more deeply, softening your inner dialogue, no longer clinging to every outcome or timeline. It is about trusting that what is meant for you will never miss you, and what misses you was never meant to stay. When you hold on too tightly, you create tension. And tension blocks energy. You can be saying all the right affirmations, visualizing your dream life. But if you're doing it from a place of desperation or fear, it won't flow. The universe responds not just to your words, but to your vibration. And resistance lowers that vibration. Ask yourself, what am I trying to control right now? Is it a relationship, a goal, a result you're attached to? Now ask, what would happen if I relaxed into trust? What if I released the pressure to make it happen and instead allowed it to come to me? You are not here to carry the weight of the world. You are here to be in harmony with it. Letting go is a practice. It is not a one-time decision. It is a moment-to-moment choice to return to peace. When your mind begins to spiral into worry, pause. Breathe. Remind yourself, I release what I cannot control. I trust the unfolding of my life. When resistance shows up as impatience, acknowledge it gently. You are human. You want to see progress. You want to feel momentum. That's okay. But you can choose to trust divine timing instead of rushing divine order. The universe is never late. Sometimes it is simply rearranging things in ways you can't yet see. When resistance shows up as self-doubt, Meet it with compassion. You are learning. You are growing. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are right on time for your own unique journey. The more you accept where you are, the easier it becomes to move forward. The more you resist the present, the more pain you create. But the moment you accept it, fully, lovingly, you open the door to transformation. Acceptance does not mean settling. It means being honest about where you are while holding space for where you're going. Release the need to prove your worth through results. Release the pressure to be perfect. Release the belief that struggle is noble. There is no prize for suffering. There is no badge for burnout. You do not earn your dreams through stress. You receive them through surrender. Speak these words to yourself. I let go of control. I trust the process of life. I am safe in surrender. Feel how your shoulders drop, how your heart softens, how your breath becomes easier. This is the state where miracles happen. This is the space where solutions appear. Not when you're gripping too tightly, but when you loosen your hold and let energy move freely. Letting go creates space. Space for new opportunities, new versions of yourself. And from that space, clarity rises, peace returns, guidance flows. You are not powerless. In fact, surrender is one of the most powerful things you can do. It means you are finally trusting your own energy, trusting your connection with the infinite, trusting that you don't have to force anything into place. You only have to allow it. Let go of the timeline. Let go of the outcome. Let go of how it's supposed to look. Hold the vision, but release the pressure. Believe in the beauty of your desires, but trust the wisdom of their unfolding. You are supported. You are loved. Everything is working out, even if it looks different than you imagined. So soften, breathe, and let go. Again and again, and watch what flows in when you stop pushing. Action taken from fear is exhausting. Action taken from alignment is energizing. When you are deeply connected to your inner guidance, the steps you take become clear, gentle, and effective. You no longer feel like you are forcing life. You are flowing with it. This is what it means to take inspired action. It is not about doing more. It is about doing what feels right, what feels like purposeful and rooted in your inner truth. There is a difference between being busy and being guided. Many people run in circles, doing everything they think they're supposed to do, yet nothing truly changes. That's because action alone does not create transformation. Only aligned action does. Inspired action after stillness, after clarity, after connection. It comes when you have declared your intention, visualized your desire, felt gratitude in your heart, and released all resistance. In that calm space, you begin to hear the gentle whisper of your inner wisdom. Go here. Try this. Reach out, trust. This guidance is quiet but sure. It may not always make logical sense. It may not match what others expect of you, but it will feel right in your body, in your energy. You will sense an opening, a softness, a curiosity. That is the universe speaking through you. Taking inspired action does not mean waiting forever for a perfect sign. It means moving when something inside you says, Wes, this is the next step. Even if it's small, even if it's different than what you had planned. Because inspired action often looks like a nudge, not a push. It's not always dramatic. Sometimes it's making a phone call you've been avoiding. Sometimes it's saying no to something that drains you. Sometimes it's simply allowing yourself to rest, so your next move comes from peace rather than pressure. Every action you take from a place of alignment sends a clear message to the universe. I am ready. I trust. I'm open. And the universe responds with support, opportunities, and synchronicities that you could never have planned with logic alone. It's easy to get stuck in waiting mode, waiting for more signs, More validation, more certainty. But there comes a time when you must move. Not because you're trying to force a result, but because your soul is ready to grow. And that growth comes from doing, from trying, from stepping into the unknown with faith. Inspired action feels different in your body. It does not bring anxiety. It brings calm anticipation. It doesn't make you feel small. It makes you feel alive. Even if it stretches you, even if it challenges your comfort zone, there is an inner yes beneath the nerves. That yes is your compass. Follow it. You don't need to have the full plan. Just take the first step. Often, the path will not appear until you begin walking it. Action reveals the way. Each step lights up the next. Waiting for everything to be figured out before you move is like waiting for every light to turn green before you leave your driveway. Life doesn't work that way. Movement creates momentum, and momentum invites miracles. Ask yourself daily, what is one inspired action I can take today? Trust what arises. Maybe it's writing something down. Maybe it's sending an email. Maybe it's meditating or walking in nature to clear your mind. Inspired action doesn't always look productive to others, but it always feels nourishing to you. Sometimes inspired action means letting something go, quitting something that no longer aligns, saying goodbye to old patterns, places, or people that you've outgrown. That too is a powerful act. Making space is action, and from that space something better can enter. Remember, your dreams are not just ideas in your mind. They are invitations for you to become the version of yourself that can live them. Inspired action is how you begin stepping into that version. It's how you say, I am no longer waiting to be chosen. I choose myself now. I take your dreams seriously. Not with pressure, but with purpose. Act as though the universe is your partner, not your opponent. You're not doing this alone. You're co-creating with a force that is loving, intelligent, and responsive. There's a rhythm to this journey. Align. Feel. Trust. Then act, not out of panic, but out of power. You are not here to sit on the sidelines of your life. You are here to create it, not by doing what everyone else is doing, but by following the unique path that lights you up from within. So ask for guidance. Listen with an open heart. And when you feel the nudge, act on it. Even the smallest step, when taken with belief and love, can shift everything. Say to yourself now, I am open to guidance. I recognize inspired ideas. I act with confidence and trust that every step I take brings me closer to my highest good. You are ready. You always were. Take the step. Everything begins with intention. Everything blooms with belief. But the transformation, the manifestation, comes through the gentle cycle you are invited to repeat with love. Life responds not to struggle, not to force, but to alignment, to faith, to flow. And this is the beauty of creation. It isn't a one-time miracle. It's a loving, repeating dance with the universe. You are a divine being capable of birthing a new reality. But often you forget your power because the world taught you to chase, to stress, to hustle. That's not your true nature. Your true nature is calm-centered and creative. You do not manifest by accident. You manifest by rhythm. And your rhythm is sacred. Every great manifestation begins with a declaration. You must speak into the unseen what you desire to bring into the seen. Declare it clearly. I am ready. I am deserving. I receive with joy. These are not empty words. They are bridges between your current self and your future self. With every declaration, you shift energy. You awaken your inner power. You begin the cycle. Next, you must visualize, but not passively. Close your eyes and see what your heart longs to experience, but go deeper. Feel it. Live inside the vision. Smell the air of that new home. Hear the laughter of the love you've called in. See the zeros in that bank account with peace, not fear. The more vividly you live inside your dream, the more quickly life makes it real. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between what you see and what you believe. Show it truth that aligns with your desires. And then, before you see a single physical result, express gratitude. Not because it's polite, but because it is powerful. Gratitude in advance is faith in motion. Say thank you for what has not yet arrived as if it's already here. When you give thanks before the evidence appears, you are speaking the language of the universe. You're saying, I trust, I know, I believe. This vibration is irresistible. It draws your desire to you faster than doubt ever could. But here's where many lose the magic. Resistance creeps in. Doubt whispers, fear takes hold, and suddenly the dream feels far away. This is not failure, it's just a reminder. You must release all resistance. Let go of the timelines. Let go of the how. You are not here to figure it all out. You are here to allow it to unfold. Trust that there are forces seen and unseen working in your favor. Surrender isn't giving up. It's giving over to wisdom, to flow, to grace. Now, with your heart open, it's time to take inspired action. Not rushed, not frantic, not out of fear, but action that feels aligned. You'll feel it in your body, a gentle nudge, an inner knowing, a quiet whisper that says, this way. Honor that. Follow it. Do what you can with what you have from where you are. Every small step you take in faith sends ripples through the universe. You are not waiting, you are co-creating. And once you've done all this, return to the beginning. Repeat the cycle lovingly, again and again. Declare, visualize, give the release, act, not once, not occasionally, but as a way of being. This is how you collapse time. This is how you manifest not just a single dream, but an entire life you love. There's no need to rush. The universe is not in a hurry. What you desire desires you too. Every time you choose to believe, every time you choose to feel as if it's already done, you shorten the distance between you and your dream. This cycle is your power. It's your ritual. It's your sacred agreement with life itself. Remember, you are not here to chase what is already yours. You are here to align with it, to become the version of yourself who already lives that reality. So repeat this cycle, not with desperation, but with love, with joy, with calm, with certainty. Let this be your practice. Let this be your way of living, and watch as reality reshapes itself in response to your vibration. You are the creator. You are the artist. Your life is the canvas. Paint with intention, color it with belief, shape it with gratitude, release with trust, and move with inspiration. Repeat this cycle lovingly again and again, and watch everything change.